Have you been in conversation with some persons and they always use that concept like trading is scam, crypto is scam, and a lot of statements like that? Sometimes you may wonder, why do they say such thing? Why do they say that trading is scam or crypto is scam? Because for me personally, I believe some of you understand the real definition of trading. All right, trading in a very simple terms is a means of buying low and selling high. It could be a product or services, and it could also be a digital asset. When you buy a product low and sell it at higher rate, that is trading. So if you buy your clothes at a very cheap price and sell it at a very high price, that is trading. Okay, so and then if you buy crypto at a very low price and sell it at a very high price, that is trading. So sometimes you may also do your trade, like you can still buy product, and in trying to sell it, you may not sell it up to the amount. Maybe the price of the product might have crashed, or some factors affected your market and you couldn't sell that product up to what you bought it, or you sell at the exact amount you bought, or something like that. All right, so same thing also applies to the crypto market. Sometimes you may buy a coin and you may not sell it up to the amount you bought it, because the market uh, is not stable. All right, sometimes you may buy it and sell it higher. So because you bought something low and then you couldn't sell it up to the amount you bought it, would you say that that thing is scam? Would you actually call it a scam? So that is not actually a real definition of scam, because the reason I'm saying this is because during the early 2024, a lot of places were very excited about crypto. Many people um, heard about crypto for the first time. Some persons might have been hearing about crypto before then, but they got excited about it in 2024. What are the factors that made them get excited? Because that was when a lot of places were projecting bull run. All right, so and that is actually when the price of crypto increased in 2024. The bull market was, very high. A lot of persons were also doing airdrops at that point, and they were making some good uh, money from airdrops. And then when those people make those money from airdrops, so when those people go and announce their results, the a kind of creates more interest in people, and they decide to go into crypto. So this is what is happening, and as a result of that, because of the influx of people into the crypto space, a lot of persons started claiming that they are trainers, that they are coaches, all right, and started telling people, come, let me teach you how to trade crypto and all that. But between that 2024 till 2026, you can see that a lot of those self-acclaimed crypto experts are nowhere to be found. Are you getting it? A lot of them are nowhere to be found. You no longer see them. Those, and you can discover that those strategies that they sold to you then is no longer working. Is no longer working. And that is why a lot of persons will always conclude that crypto is scam, because what they were told, maybe was paying them initially, they were very excited, but at a stage it no longer stop paying them. And sometimes Ponzi scheme work like that. Sometimes when you start, you will be very excited, Ponzi schemes will be paying you, and but in the long run, the system will still take the money from you or stop paying you the way it used to pay you. So many crypto trading trainers or some traders also don't actually disappear because crypto is a scam. They actually disappear because their age was not sustainable. It was a temporary age. All right, so most of them found a strategy that work in one market condition. So with that strategy, they made good money, but for a very short period of time. And then with that, they assumed that that strategy is universal, and then they started teaching it. Okay, now when the market actually changed, that strategy no longer work in the next market cycle, and that age they think they have actually died off. Okay, now what actually happened is that profit stopped coming, their confidence dropped, and students started complaining that they are no longer making profit, and the trainer will quietly exit or fade away because he too is not making profit from the market. All right, so why does the question now is, why is it that strategies die in crypto? Number one reason is that sometimes crypto market cycle changes. That is one of the biggest reasons that strategy, that crypto market cycle changes, because crypto goes through different phases. There is what is called the accumulation phase, and then there is what is called the expansion phase, which is what is regarded as the bull run. Because that accumulation phase is when a lot of persons gradually go into the market, when there is an adoption, all right, and a lot of persons are gradually going into the market is accumulating. Once that market accumulates, then bull run starts. So all those times that people were going in because of airdrops, joining, that is an accumulation period. So at that phase, people are coming into crypto newly, and it is bringing more liquidity to the crypto market because some persons are buying and holding and a lot of other concepts. So with that, the crypto market expanded, and it leads to what we call bull run. So during that period of bull run, the market will continue going up, and then at that point there is also, after that point is distribution, and then from distribution a lot of persons will begin to sell. That is when the bull run is gradually declining, because the market will begin to go down, and that is what we call bear market. All right, and after the bear market, the market will begin to consolidate. All right, or what we call ranging market. The market will begin to move in a certain price, all right, in a certain range. Okay, so most trainers unknowingly build their strategies in that bullish trend, or when there is high volatility period in the market. So the point is that if you build your strategy when there is a bull run, or when there is when the market is bullish, what happens? Any signal you drop will work. Any long signal you drop will work, because the market is in uptrend. The market is in uptrend direction. So any signal you drop will work, and you'll be very excited. People who join you will be very excited at that point. But when the market starts declining, you discover that that strategy is no longer functioning. And that is the problem, where the problem comes. Okay? So when volatility compresses, when liquidity shifts, when the price starts ranging, or when there is fake breakout, that strategy will no longer work, and people will begin to run into losses upon losses, because breakout strategies die in ranging markets. High leverage momentum trading dies in low volatility, and trend following fails in choppy conditions. So in those conditions, the person who build his excitement and his strategies in bullish market will no longer survive the market, and the market will begin to do what? The market will begin to lead the person into losses. The next thing the person will do is exit, because the person don't even know what to do. The person don't even know how to go about the market at that point. So that is the reason you see that some of those leaders quit uh, crypto trading at the very early stage or after bull run. So as at this 2026, you can see that the excitement, that all those hype, all those hype, those excitement you always see when you go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram groups, WhatsApp groups, and YouTube channels. Those excitements are no longer there. The only excitement that people have now is when they are getting ROI from Ponzi schemes that will stay crash. So you see that what is trending now are mostly ROI projects, which are Ponzi schemes that will actually crash on the long run, because the excitement that comes from real trade is no longer there. The reason it's no longer there is because they built their strategy in the bullish market under bullish momentum. So they don't actually know what to do at this point that the market is not really in uptrend or bullish direction.